Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, we have Dr. Devin Fontaine. We're going to see who he's going to talk to today. Can he help the average woman? Or he can't? We're going to start this in a second. All right, let's go. I don't want to keep y'all waiting any longer. Of course, my number one sniper is always on time for class.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Hey, Drink Champs. Thank you guys for sending me the things. Hey, Bruce Lee's. What's going on? Am I on live? Damn it. I always keep leaving my lives on, and I now have to tuck my pants. I had the PPs. Well, since I'm on live, I just might as well set up shop. Is it Wednesday already? Is it already Wednesdays? Well, I guess I can take time out for the women's. I guess. I am in a good mood, so take full advantage. Full advantage of it. Oh, let me move. Hi, Metaverse. Hi, y'all. Let me adjust the cameras. I have two phones going at the same time because I'm doing very well for myself, so I can afford to have two phones going. So, hi, y'all. Oh, some of my grays is running. My gray hair is running. I have never had gray hairs run. That is so weird. Okay, let me just post. Hi, Metaverse. I need to brighten y'all screen because y'all look so dark. I cannot see y'all. I will be performing at Raleigh Improvers for New Year's Eve. I don't know if my manager's going to be there, Avion Crockett, or not because I don't like him. So, let's just go ahead and post this comment really quickly. So there will be 5 shows from New Year's Eve to the 2nd. So buy your tickets now. Do not wait. Do not wait. You too, Metaverses. You too. improv.com/Raleighs and post and pin the comments. Raleigh Improv, we will be there. Yes. Y'all, we are going to be there. What am I wearing? Y'all want to see my outfit? Hold on, y'all. I have to adjust. Metaverse, y'all down so low. Okay, that's good. That's so y'all want to see my outfit? This is called leisure wear. When I'm around the house, I like to be elegant but comfortable. So I will runway it for you guys. Okay, this is not a fashion show. So y'all stop with the requests. I don't have the time to be making y'all little fantasies go wild. So, because I am a very masculine, wanted man, and I don't want to be on her. It's not about me. This is Women Wednesdays, and I'm just her to make sure that the women's are celebrated. This is not about me or my outfits. It's about me or my outfits. So, what's going on? Who wants to be celebrated today? Who wants to be celebrated? Before we celebrate y'all, we do have to celebrate the fact that the director has merch on Instagram. My shop is open. It's open. So that means y'all can go and buy some things. Buy some things. Plug my phones in. Go buy some things. I have hoodies. I have leggings up there. Tea mugs. The thermos mugs so that you guys can like put hot and cold things in there. There are socks. I have seriously
Shush.
socks on there. There's a lot of things. So go to my shop and buy things. Women, y'all always like to steal hoodies from masculine men's like me. So I have hoodies that you can buy for yourself. You can buy for yourself. Seriously. Seriously. It's Christmas time, so buy those gifts for other people too. There are bucket hats. There is a plethora of outfits and all types of colors on there. So you have no excuse for not wearing the brand that says seriously. Yes, it is called Seriously Brands. Seriously. Seriously. It's called Seriously. Seriously. Metaverse, you guys too. Metaverse, I will be at Raleigh Improv with my manager, AP Project. I think he's going to be there. I don't care. But I will be there for sure. New Year's Eve, we are going to celebrate me. Celebrate us on New Year's Eve. We had a long 2020 and long 2021. Let's bring in 2022 together. I don't care if you don't live in Raleigh. Come down there. Buy a ticket to the show and a plane ticket. Come to the show and celebrate with me. You don't know what I will be wearing. I will be fabulous, I'm sure. I might wear this outfit. So Raleigh Improv, New Year's Eve, January 1st, and January 2nd. So, who wants to talk to the director? Who wants to talk to me? She's got a fast car. She said she's coming to the show. What am I drinking? I am drinking pineapple and ginger juice because it is from my favorite Caribbean place, 1876. And I like pineapple and ginger juice because it's very spicy. So, there you go. Who can we talk to today? Who wants to talk to the director and just celebrate me for a change? Okay, Oh, ladies, I have crop top hoodies. For some reason, they do not. They aren't showing up on the site, but I have the crop top hoodies for y'all. And they say seriously. And they say seriously. They say seriously. They seriously say seriously. They say seriously. So I have the crop top hoodies. You can show off your little bellies and your belly buttons and your little belly rings and your abs and all that stuff. So they are coming, ladies. I promise you, they are there. They are up there. I'm just waiting for Instagram to act right and show up and show the products. Show the products. The leggings say seriously on the side. I know some of y'all want to see the side view. I put the side view on there, but they just won't they won't refresh the page. Every time I go there, they won't refresh it. Hold on, I need to turn on the light, girl. I need to turn on a light in the hallway because I need to see what's going on out there, just in case someone thinks they're going to lurk in my dwelling place. Okay, let's go. I have talked enough. Let's see who's on her and wants to talk to the director. Who wants to talk to the director? Who wants to talk to the director? Our eyes together and expect for me to call on you because some of y'all have no confidence.
Hello?
Well, hello.
Hi, doctor.
Hi.
Well, hello, doctor.
Hi.
Hi, greetings from Detroit.
Hi, 313s.
What's up?
What up, though? Is that how y'all say it?
I just want to. I just want to send a shout out real quick to Father God and Holy Father and Jesus Lord.
Hallelujah.
Now I don't know any of those people, right?
Hallelujah.
I don't even have no friends, doctor.
Huh?
I said I don't even have no friends, doctor.
Why don't you have friends, ma'am?
I don't know, and that is going to lead into what I want to talk about tonight. I don't understand why black men don't want to date me. What is the problem, doctor? What am I doing wrong? I have everything. I think that is a good fit for a guy, but most guys, I don't know what's going on.
Well, you just said you don't have friends, so
I don't. I have friends, but all the friends I have are just dudes who want to bone. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
why don't you have any other types of friends?
I don't know, doctor. I don't know. I try to have other friends. I'm not good at relationships, especially with black people. Is that a weird thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Ma'am, I'm going to go on a record and say that everything that you have spoken of thus far is weird.
It is.
I'm not saying that you are weird, but
I could be.
Hold on.
I could be.
Hold on. It's my turn. It's my turn. You have to find skill sets in human connection. You have to find that because if you don't even have meaningful friendships, then how are you going to connect with a man? And then if you say you don't connect with black people, I'm assuming that you are into black men.
I haven't dated a black man in a long time. I date other people in the spectrum.
Look,
you know what I mean?
To each their own, ma'am.
But it's not because that's my choice. It's because that's what's available to me. Those are the people who want to talk to me.
In Detroit.
Not so.
In Detroit, that is your. You don't have access to black men in Detroit. Ma'am?
Well, I just moved back to Detroit. I'm from Detroit. I just moved from Jersey, right, New York. So I mean.
So in Jersey and New York, there was no black men.
They didn't know, and that's the deal. What is that? They never want to take me out. They'll go out with anybody else, but they don't. But the only people that do want to take me out are like Asians or whatever, people from Bangladesh, all over the world, but not like black dudes. What's up?
Ma'am, you just said
yes
that you don't connect well with black people. So black men are a part of black people. So I think therein lies your problem.
So why do you think I don't connect to black people? Why do you think black people have some kind of thing when they meet me? Like they're like, ooh.
Well, ma'am,
blah, blah, blah.
I think
right.
I think just from talking to you for about 3 minutes, I say you might talk a little too much. You interrupt the black man when he's talking. And now you don't connect with black people, which I don't know where that comes from. You have to tell me. I don't know you, so you would have to tell me why.
I don't even know.
So why don't you have black friends?
I don't want to say I don't have black friends. I do have black friends, but they're not as close as my other friends who are not black, if that makes sense.
It does not. It does not. It does not.
Why?
Hey,
maybe
Bozo.
not to you.
I don't
you
know
what
ma'am. I don't know.
You know what it is?
Hey,
maybe
Bozo.
not to you. And this is the thing.
Hey, King James.
And this is something that the black culture needs to understand. Not all black people are the same. We can all be black in a sense of being black, but just because you're black in America doesn't mean you have the same experiences as another black person. Most black people can't connect to me because they're like, oh, I never experienced that. I even have white people who can't connect to me because maybe they never experienced some things that I experienced in my life.
Ma'am,
do you know what I mean?
No, I don't, because I know people who are black that grew up around the world that have different types of people in their family, and they date different people, but they know they love their people. They love black people. They love.
I love black people too. I love them too.
I think
hey, female army,
that maybe you project your expectation of what you think is going to come when you meet black people, including the black men that you say you want to date. So you already project defeat and rejection onto them before you even have the opportunity to see what they are about. So before they can accept you, you have already rejected yourself. Oh, I just said something.
Oh. So are you saying I'm not black enough? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. I need my moment. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. But I mean, do you get where I'm going? Not every, and I think we all put ourselves in a box, be it black, white, Puerto Rican, whatever. Sometimes you can be from a culture and you're just not that culture. Maybe you don't connect with that culture. Like, for instance, I cook Asian food really well, and I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. And when I taste it, I'm like, oh my God, did I go to the restaurant? But it's like, that's just something that's my point. That's my main point. As black people, we can't put ourselves in a box. All of us are different. All of us have different experiences. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think black men, when they meet somebody who's out of that realm, like, they never think that, oh, you know what? Maybe this person is just, I don't know, a different person. I don't know. They're a person and not black or white or whatever else. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't. I'm going to go with my theory. I think you have alienated yourself from your own peoples in your mind because you feel like you are going to be rejected from them. And so you don't give them a chance to be who they are. Because you have this, I'm not going to box myself in. No one's asking you to box yourself in, ma'am. And all of us don't put ourselves in boxes. We just exist. And we deal with humans as they come to us, not just black, white, Asian, whatever. We deal, but those of us who are proud of our blackness, we wear it, and we wear it proud.
Let me say this, and I'm not trying to cut you off, and I do apologize if I seem that way, you know. I do apologize for that. I didn't mean to do that. But my point is, like, I'll just say this. Every job that I've ever had, and I'm from Michigan, right? And even after me moving from Michigan and going to New York, I've always had jobs where I was, like, typically the only black person. Like, why does that happen? And then I remember one day one of my bosses was like, he tried to tell me something. He was like, oh, you know what, Lisa, I can't really tell you that because you're not really black. And I was kind of like, what the fuck is that? To me, it wasn't a compliment. But then in a way, it was like, it wasn't a diss because I felt like he saw me as a person. And that's what I'm trying to be. I don't want to be black. I don't want to be white. I don't want to be whatever.
Hey,
I
Claire
want to be a
Channel.
person. And I think that's
Welcome.
how everybody should start looking at themselves as a person. You're a person first. You're not a color. Sometimes you can connect with somebody who's from Saudi Arabia and you'll be like, oh my God, how can we connect? But you do because you're a person. That's the problem.
Ma'am, you are a black person.
Okay.
In this country, you are a black person. And
Okay.
so the sooner you can embrace that, the sooner your problems shall alleviate. Because you are trying to detach yourself from your people, ma'am, but yet you want your people to talk to you. You are confused. You are a black person who happens to be also a human person, but you are of the black race, ma'am. You need to recognize and harmonize.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I do stand up and I do a show and I talk about me being Blaren, which is Karen. I'm a black.
A black Karen. Oh Lordy.
No.
Oh my God.
What you're not gonna do, ma'am, is first of all denounce your people in front of the director. The second thing you're not gonna do is get on here and try to talent show, because we don't care at this point what you do on your stand-up. We don't know. I've never heard of you, ma'am. We don't care. Blaren, Karen, Sharon, we don't care, ma'am. You lost us at I'm not black. Bitch, you done got me hot. Do not make me come out of this cow skin slave, but I look too good, so I'm going to stay right here. Seriously. So many problems with that caller. So many problems. So many. You cook Asian food better than that restaurant. Bitch, what? What are you talking about? And I don't mean to call you out your name. I don't mean to call you a bitch. But the audacity of your comments come from a bitch place. The audacity of your comments comes from a bitch place. Ma'am, how dare you try to promote your show on my show, Trying to Town Show, after you done said all those things about your people. For the record, the director is black. I might be the highest of yellows, but the director is black. As Negro. As proudly Negro. I'm black. And I love black people. I love black people. Even when you get on my damn nerves, I love you. I love black people. End of story. Seriously. But I knew there was a problem because when she said she was from Detroit and I said, what up though? She didn't know the response. I'm not even from there, but I know what they say. It's what up though? Who is next? Who is next? Everyone put your fist in the air in the comments. Put your little fist in the comments. If you're proud to be black. If you're proud to be black. If you're proud to be black. Everyone just put a fist in the comments. Put a fist in the comments. I just need to see the purpose. I just need to see this. Let me see the fists. Say it loud. You black and you're proud. You're black and you're proud. Yes, Lana Jean with the light skin fist. Yo! Go! Metaverse, YouTube. Put your fists up. Put all the fists up. Y'all. Put your fists. Everybody put the fists. Put your fists. Y'all. Seriously. Does she not understand that you can be black and still connect with other people? And still be fully black? It don't mean you have to denounce your race. You can date a purple person and still go to the cookout. Still be invited, still do the electric slide. You can do all the things. I mean, does she think if she got pulled over by a policeman that she's going to be able to say, oh, I'm not black, I can cook Asian food really good, bitch? No. Who's next? Waiting.
Oh, Dr. Devin.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Because I have my earpiece in.
I can hear you, but you're going to have to back up from the camera, ma'am. Back away.
Oh.
You are too close.
Okay. Okay.
Is that far enough? In the background, it sounds loud.
He got the sports on. Let me see. Maybe I can turn it down a little bit. Okay. Is it random topics or no? That's
Do not call me in a room full of people. Do not call me in a loud room. Do not call me. Don't do it. Turn your TV down or go into another room where you have some privacy. Have some privacy. The hell is wrong with you? Seriously. For those of you who are just joining, my Seriously merch has dropped. It is online. It is on Instagram. Go to my store on the shops. And it's all types of Seriously on there. You'll see my face. It's hoodies, leggings, bucket hats, mugs. Excuse me. That ginger juice is really coming together right now. I have sweatpants, gray sweatpants, ladies and men's, white sweatpants, an assortment of colors of leggings, so you can go to your workouts and your yogas with Seriously on your leg and your whole leg. There's crop top hoodies. I'm trying to figure out how to get those to show up on the store, but just be patient. But it's all there. It's a lot there right now. You can order Christmas gifts, everyday gifts. Just go spend the money, please. And thank you all for buying badges as well, because I am fabulous and I need some money. Seriously.
Hi, Dr. D. How are you tonight?
Hi, friend. Good to see you again. Oh, your Wi-Fi's ain't together. Oh.
That's because this.
Oh, sorry, baby girl. I am city president of Lincoln House. I stepped up when Devin Carter resigned as president. Have your Wi-Fi's together, even my friends. Because I'm going to be nice to you, but still. Have your Wi-Fi's. Have your Wi-Fi's, please. Have your Wi-Fi's. No popcorn fillings, no bonnets. Have your Wi-Fi's together, please.
Hello, Dr. Devin.
Hi.
How are you today? Tonight?
I'm fantastic as always.
That's good. Your outfit is fabulous.
I know. What's going on? How can I help thee today?
Also, okay, I wanted to come on in and say to the ladies that, if you're thinking about dating someone, you want to date like a better man, you have to get yourself in position to date the person you want to date. Because when I was bigger, I was like 280 pounds. I could only date like guys with low income brackets and stuff, low income cash flow. So I went on this date, right? Now I got myself together now, a little bit better, so I can date better. But I went on this date with this guy, and he was like, well, I don't have money for going out to dinner. He was like, let's go to a coffee shop. I was like, okay, we'll go to a coffee shop. Because that was kind of my thing anyway. On my first date, I really want to go to a coffee shop most times because I'm not trying to give nothing up. You don't pay nothing, you don't get nothing. But he couldn't even pay for the coffee. I wanted to turn over the tables in there and walk out. I was like, I'm disgusted. Obviously, he didn't get a call back.
See, sometimes when I click on y'all's profile pics, I forget that I spoke to you already. And last week, she was, how do I say? Let me just put this in the comments. It's too much storytelling sometimes on her. It's just too much. I'm here to help the people. I don't need to hear your made up stories. If it's too much, and then what happened was, no ma'am. So sorry. Who's next? Let's see if I can get my friend back on her. Let's see if my friend has fixed her Wi-Fi's.
Okay, I'm back. How do I
Hi.
look, Dr. D? Hi. Okay,
How
so I
goes
just it's wonderful. So let me just tell you, I took your advice, and I am still on my celibacy journey, but my ex showed back up, and I told him that he was not getting none of this, and that if he really wanted to date me again, he was gonna have to really do some work. And honey, he agreed.
So what does that mean? Are you giving him
That
a
means,
fair shot at another chance?
well, here's the thing, Dr. D. He still is married. And even though he's trying to be separated, I don't have time for that. I told him he gotta come to me with a ring and a divorce, and then we can have a conversation.
No.
Right.
No.
Right.
No.
Ma'am. Do you want to hear what the director has to say?
I sure do.
Ma'am,
That's why I'm here.
leave that X on Xville, on X Street, while playing the X games, while listening to Professor X. Ma'am, no.
Yes, I know.
Here's the thing, ma'am. Some of these men like to play the game. So, who's to say that he's truly even separated? I don't know. Maybe he is.
He's not. He's over in Saudi Arabia on military leave for the next year. So while he's over there, he thought he was gonna get a little plaything. I said, nah, you gotta come with a divorce and a ring before you could even take me out somewhere.
Yeah, ma'am, because you don't want to deal with niggas who come to your table with unfinished business.
Amen.
It can't happen because
that's true.
It is the same as a man coming to you saying, hey, baby girl, I have a house for us. I want you to live in this house with me. I have built this house for the twixt of us. And you get to the house and there is only a porch there and a couch that is dirty. There's no rooms, there's no walls, there's no roof on the house. So in your mind, you have already unpacked your house, wherever you stayed before. You are preparing to move into this house with this man because in your mind you feel like the house is done, it's built, it's ready to move in, it's a healthy home, it's a safe home, and the house is not done. So he turns around in front of that unfinished house and says, "Ma'am, if you just be patient and just wait for me to build the wall and to build the roof, and there's a heifer sleeping on the sofa that's out, the dirty sofa. I have to get her out first,
Right.
and then we can be happy together." No,
Right.
wrap
You
it
so
up.
right, Dr. Z. You so
Wrap it
right.
up.
And I was not even falling for the bait. But I thought it was hilarious to me that when I approached him and let him know where I was in my life right now, because me and him haven't really spoken over a year. So when I told him where I was in my life right now, he was all agreeing. But you know how the enemy tries to trick us. So I see him. So thank you, Dr. Z, for that wonderful advice.
Of course, and mind you, even if you have an ex that says they have just gotten divorced, the papers are signed, the ink is on the papers. He's going to need time to heal. He may not admit to that.
Absolutely. He don't
but
need
that
another
is not-
relationship.
That is not a license for you to jump into a relationship with him. It is not.
Right.
He needs time. You need time.
I feel you.
Anyone that is coming to you with unfinished, unpacked business is a huge red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Huge red flag. Where the red flags?
Yes.
Let me find the flags because I need to put these. I need you to see these. So, my friend,
Thank you, Dr. Z.
I appreciate you always sharing your stories. I wish the best for you. But anytime you
Thank
want
you.
that real advice, you know to come to the director.
I already know. I love you, Dr. Z, and thank you for helping the ladies. We appreciate you.
Love you in return, and buy some merch.
I got you.
Buy some merch.
I got you.
Bye now.
Bye.
No ex. And listen, I'm not saying that you cannot go back to an ex. What I'm saying is this. That person has to show up as a whole nother person. Healed, work done, in a safe space, completely single, and ready to do the work. And they are all about you. I don't put limitations on anything that God can do. But some of these exes trying to creep back into life. No. Who's next? Who is next? I'm trying to find people that I have not spoken to as of yet. So let's just try a few. Who is next? New Year's Eve, Raleigh. Show on up.
Hello, Dr. D.
Hi, friend.
How are you?
I'm amazing. How you doing?
Well, I just have a very big problem and I need your help.
Why is it such a big problem, ma'am?
Well, I just feel like the men that I meet are I'm either the nurse or the purse. And how would you advise me to deal with that?
Oh, those are bars, ma'am. Those are bars.
Yes.
You have to not have the nurse or the purse on the table. It's not part of the offer. So
Okay.
you cannot nurse a man who has not shown up permanently in your life or in a serious manner.
So what if they're so old that they need a nurse?
No, ma'am. You don't.
Okay.
No. You do you want an old person?
No, I mean, maybe if I was Anna Nicole Smith, I might go that route with the breathing machine. We're on the deathbed and, some coins come out of the sky. But otherwise, no, thank you.
Yeah, that all sounds bad.
Yeah, I agree.
All bad. What are you looking for something specific?
I probably am, but I don't know quite what it is, and I'm not looking for it to be a nurse or a purse. So I'd like to have your input and how would you find something in the middle?
Yeah, only offer what you are willing to give.
Just no purse, that's for sure.
There you go.
And I'll buy your merch.
Thank you. Buy the merch. I appreciate you. Wear the
Yeah.
seriously. If you
Yeah.
wear the merch, that's going to keep off the people that look for the nurse.
Well, I mean, that'll attract a whole new set of men. I'll have to call you back with that.
Exactly. It's going to
Yes.
it's going to attract men who are seriously about you.
I will
Seriously.
update you on the next flock that come after the merch.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Well,
So
thank
much.
you. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do not, ladies, I repeat, do not offer anything that you are not willing to part with. Don't do it. It's that simple. It is that simple. Don't do it. Hey, Metaverse, how y'all holding up? All right, who is next? And have your Wi-Fi's together. Have your Wi-Fi's. If you don't have a profile pic on your thumbnail, I'm not picking you. And if you have balls, I'm not picking you. So it's women Wednesdays.
Oh my, hold on.
No,
Hold
ma'am,
on.
you hold on and get your Wi-Fi together. So, you hold on, get your Wi-Fi together because I'm not waiting on thee. Seriously. Seriously. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Who's next?
Hi, Dr. D.
Hi, you finally have
How
your Wi-Fi's. I tried to call you earlier, but you was not picking up.
Sorry, yeah, it's just a connection. How are you?
I am fantabulous. How are you doing?
I'm good. I have a question for you. So I'm talking to this guy, and I live in Australia, so he's like back home or whatever, and we're planning on to get married.
Where
And
is
like,
back home?
oh, Sudan. I live in Sudan. Sudan. I'm Sudanese.
So you how long are you in Australia for?
Oh, I came here 2016, so 15 years now. 14, quite a long time now.
So have you met this man that happens to be from Sudan?
No, I've never met him actually. So we met online and then we were talking. We've never met, but I'm planning on to go back home and like talk to him. And he's always like talking to me about like his issues, like his situations. Like he's like, oh, I don't have any money today to eat anything. I don't have this, I don't have that. You know what I mean? Like he's just always talking about his situation. I get like life's hard, even like life's hard for me out here,
Ma'am,
What you think?
I don't trust it.
Me neither.
First
I
of all,
don't, yeah.
do you guys FaceTime?
Yes, we do. And like
And
he's
have you
always telling me like, oh, I'm sick and my family's sick and I'm this. I'm just like, is he kind of asking me to like send him money or type of thing? Do you know what I mean? Like it's sounding like that.
whether he is or he is not, ma'am, it sounds like he is a bag of problems. And long
Yeah.
distance is the wrong distance. If you watch my shows any amount of times, I will tell thee long distance is the wrong distance. How long y'all have been talking?
Oh, like what? 8 months?
And y'all talking about marriage?
Yeah.
Ma'am, if he don't have money and his family's always sick and he's always sob story, no knock against him. Whatever his life is, it is what it is. But what it ain't is a secure life for you. It ain't safe.
Yeah, 100%.
100, 1,000%, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are no men in Australia for you, ma'am, to find. You are a beautiful woman with a beautiful accent.
Thank you, Dr. D.
You should be able to find a man in your vicinity
Yeah, that's true. And he has
So
kids.
look,
Like I have a
I'm,
kid too, but
what'd you say?
he has kids. He has 2 kids.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have 1 kid.
So you don't mind a blended family?
No, because we're kind of like on the same page. Do you get what I'm saying? But I just don't like the fact that he's always talking to me about his like issues. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you
Like,
mean. So,
yeah,
so,
and like he's
so,
like, oh, I got a job, and like I left my job because I didn't like their pay rate, and I was just like, oh, there's people suffering out there that get paid like what $10 an hour, and they're still okay with that. Do you know what I mean? And he was
my
getting paid
question,
like a
my question for you is, what attracted you to this man to get to the point of marriage conversation? You've never met him. Y'all have never touched, so you don't know what this man smell like, feel like, what he talk like, what he walk like. Um,
yeah.
what's the attraction, man?
I don't know. I have no answer. You're right.
Well,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. D. I
All
appreciate
right,
it so much.
keep me posted because I really want to know what happens with this because
Yes, I will 100%. Thank you so
seriously.
much.
All right,
Take
call
care.
back in anytime.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. No, ladies, no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no, no. That is accidents waiting to happen. Accidents, plural. That is all a mess. I don't even know where to start with that. So I'm just going to finish it. I'm just going to finish it. No. Nerp. Nerp. We're not doing it. We're not going to do it. Seriously. Okay, who's next? I have time for just a couple more. She talking about marrying a ghost. Your Wi-Fi's was trash. Who's next?
Hey, Dr. D.
Hi.
So I wanted to know if you can help me out with my dating dilemma that I have at the moment.
What is it?
So I went on a date the other day with this guy that I've known for 10 years. We've always had a crush on each other. Nothing has ever happened. The date went great. And I think it was like a day and a half later, he just ghosted me. He told me in the date that he wanted a relationship with me. He wanted something serious. And then after that, just completely ghosted. I wrote to him 2 more times, nothing. And then the last time I wrote to him, I asked him, if you're not interested in me, just let me know. I'm very understanding. I'd rather have that than you ghost me. Still nothing. So I want to know if I probably did something wrong or said something wrong, or what should I do?
How long did you speak to this gentleman before you guys went on the date?
Literally like 2 weeks. But we've known each other since high school.
Okay, so you guys went on one date. Did y'all communicate in high school?
Yeah, here and there, just a little bit. But we got to know each other more on the date and throughout the week.
For 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, ma'am, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that you should not be worried about what he's doing, where he is. If he ghosted you, let that nigga be a ghost.
Okay. Okay, because it just confused me how you tell me that you want a relationship with me and then you just ghost me out of nowhere. So.
Well, dudes be lying. That's how.
Oh, and I figured. I didn't give him nothing either, so.
Yeah, so don't rack your brain about it. Mm-hmm. You're a beautiful woman. It's Woman Wednesday. Celebrate yourself. Do not worry about why someone left and be waiting around for an explanation. They need to explain why they left and why they ghosted. I mean, clearly it's over some other woman. And so even if you know the answer,
Mm-hmm.
do you really care? Do you really want to know? Do you really want to have that answer? Because he left you, he ghosted you after
Yeah.
taking you on a date and saying he wanted to marry you.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah, you're right.
So bye to him.
All right. I'll do that. No worries.
All right?
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. And
Okay,
I'll buy.
appreciate you. Buy some merch.
I will. Don't worry. Got you.
Who's nerds? Ladies, if you use her as an example, don't be trying to figure out what people are doing. If they do some dumb, stupid things like ghosting and just not replying, if people don't respect your time and your space, show them the door and leave that motherfucker locked. Why y'all trying to figure out what some dumbass person did who didn't even respect your time in the first place? Why are you trying to figure it out? There's nothing to figure out. He showed you everything you need to know. He is a flight risk. He gone. He gone. The only thing that could excuse that is he died. And even then, you can't date him now. So keep it moving. Keep it moving. So I have time for one more. Who is next? I will repeat, if you have balls, do not accept. Do not send me a request. If you have balls, do not send a request. I will not pick you. And if you're trying to catfish with a woman's picture, then I will hang up on you. So just understand that. Okay, have your Wi-Fi's together. That one was a bad one. Who is next?
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good evening. Let me pull over because I'm driving. I didn't even know this was going down. I'm excited.
Ma'am, you should not be on the phone while you're driving.
Well, listen, I gotta tune in when the doctor's dropping gems. I gotta tune in at any cost, you know?
Well, thank you for the flattery, but just make sure your life is not in danger. So.
That's why I pulled over. So here's my question for you, doctor.
Can we have a little more light on your face? Do you have more light in the car?
I'm in the car. Let me see.
All right, that's better. All right, we can see you now.
Okay. Here we go. So the question is, so the feedback that I get often is I'm intimidating. And
why?
So should I tell you why they think I'm intimidating?
Yes, so I need to know why. Why are they saying these things?
Listen, they're saying these things because, you know, they really don't give explanations as to why they're intimidated. Yes, they do. Because I give off this energy that I'm not in need of anything. I've been told that. And I also give off the female version. I was told this recently, the female version of big dick energy. I'm like, okay. So the question is.
So you are a cocky woman.
I am a confident woman. Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, so what is your goal when you meet a man? Is it to flex on him and to put your energy so far into his face that you let him know, I am a boss bitch, I don't need anything from a man, I can do my own thing, I'm gonna shake your hand really hard, I'm gonna do all those things? Or is your goal to meet a man who's a manly man and you can respect him and give him his room to be the man in the conversation? What is your goal? Because if you want to flex on people, on men specifically, if you want to throw your success and your weight in their face, then you are always going to be called intimidated or difficult or bitchy or whatever those connotations are. So you have to decide what your goals are. Are you out here saying, I'm going to show these motherfuckers? Or are you secure enough to be like, no, I can be a delicate woman when it's time to be that. And when it's time for business, I can turn that on too, because we don't mind that either, that you can go get it. But in the presence of a real man, real men don't want to feel like they talking to a woman who's a man.
Oh, I know. My goal to answer that question is to just make him feel comfortable in his own skin. Like, I'm really not trying to show up and show out. I'm just trying to show up as my authentic self, and that's what I show up as. And I think that authenticity is what's intimidating, because I'm very comfortable in my own skin. So I think that comes off naturally and organically. It's not meant to like shove it down your throat or make you feel less than. It's just because I'm a happy person, and like
well, there's nothing wrong with that. A real man can handle a woman who's successful and bubbly and has personality, but you have to be careful, because there's a fine line between being arrogant and project your career onto people and your success, versus being just a very successful person who has a big personality.
Right. So
does that make sense?
Totally. So I definitely have a big personality. So that definitely comes through. I have a lot of energy. So I think for some that can be intimidating if they are not used to that type of energy. But I think what I'm finding, and I'm not speaking for all men, but I think there is a commonness amongst men where they are not comfortable in their own skin, whether it be just because of social media, whether it be because everybody's trying to soul search and do their own thing. So they come across me and I'm comfortable in my own skin, and they're like, wait, hold up, like this a lot. I need to figure out myself. And so I think that adds to it. But even successful men who, are doing very well for themselves, established, they have told me that they're intimidated by me. And I'm just like, I really don't understand it. And it irritates me, because I feel like women hear this a lot, and it almost makes you feel like you need to tone down who you are, when the most beautiful part about you is you toned up. So I guess that's what I'm asking. Like, how do you play the balance?
So to your point, I 100% agree with what you're saying. And I'm seeing some of the comments, and all the women are supporting what you're saying. Okay. But as the man in the room, I must speak.
Yes. That's why I'm asking the man. That's why I'm asking
the doctor. Because women will project what they think is going on in the scenario, because that is an easy way to not have to take ownership for what might be a personality flaw. Because some women, once they succeed, we're not asking that you dim your light at all. But some women, when they succeed, feel the need to overly compensate and overly prove that they have succeeded, and they have done so without the help of a man. And there's a rudeness that comes along with that. There's a distasteful part of your personality that can come out from that. So we're talking about two different things.
Yes.
Because no one likes a cocky man either. So we're not talking about a gender thing. I agree. Everyone should live in their light. Everyone should be their full blossomed peacock self. But it is equally as unattractive if a man who is successful always posts a fancy car on his IGs. He's always on every date. He's telling you about all the money he's made in crypto and how many private jet trips he takes. That is annoying, and that is cocky, and that is a man leading with his assets versus his personality and his heart. So all I'm saying is, from a female who is successful, beautiful as you are.
Thank you, doctor.
You have to, only you know you. You know whether or not you have that quality that is a turnoff or not. And it has nothing to do with your success.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making sense?
Totally making sense. For sure. And I hear your point about women who lack tact, right? They lack that, that extra, that emotional intelligence, right? And so they go left, which is distasteful. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about the women that are tasteful, graceful, you know, are looking for real love, looking for, substance and something deeper, way deeper than surface level, who has energy, who has spunk, who has personality, who has it going on. Like, for those women, what is your advice? Because again, I have dated men who are here, different levels. So it's not about how much money he makes. It's not about that. I find that it's just become like a trend, and I'm trying to figure out, like, where are the men who are like comfortable in their own skin and like and deeper than surface level? Like, where are they?
I will give you an example.
Okay.
Because I'm a very masculine man and I have dated, and I don't like to talk my business.
Ooh,
But
I got the doctor talking his business.
I'm only doing that because I like your personality, ma'am. Okay.
Well,
So
thank you, darling.
don't overstep. Okay, it's holiday season, so I'm trying to be a
Okay.
little giving right now.
All right.
To date a successful woman who is very bossy is unattractive. Someone who is always trying to tell you what to do, to tell you how to be a man, to tell you what, like, that is so boundary crossing. That is unattractive.
Yeah.
But in your case, ma'am, if you claim that you don't have those qualities and that you are very feminine and you can allow a man to be a masculine man around you, and you're not trying to overpower his masculinity with your masculinity, then you just have to find the right man. You have been dealing with just the wrong types of men who just aren't for you.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why I'm asking you, where are they? Like, where are they? Because again, like, I try to go out of my normal dating pool, out of the normal tags bracket. Like, I literally have been diversifying. It's the market, yo. The market is just like,
it's different. The market is different out here.
It's
but
so different out here.
I do listen to the women's when they talk, when you guys talk. And I know a lot of women like yourself who are very successful, independent, and travel and do all the things. And they all say that when they walk in the door, they just want to be a girl. They want a man who can just take charge and do the things, and they want to be able to rest and put all that success and that boss lady stuff rest at the door and be in your feminine self.
Yes.
Some women don't want that. It depends on what your goals are and who you are as a person. Are you looking for a break from having to be the boss all the time and always being in the driver's seat? Or do you want a man who just accepts everything that you do and he's somewhat passive?
I want balance, because I think there's going to be situations where I should take the lead because I'm right, and there's going to be situations where he should take the lead. I think that balance is key, and I feel like people view it too much as like it's this or that instead of it like being like a balance, because there's going to be moments where I'm an expert at something, or I know where we should be going, so we need to go left, but that shouldn't offend you because I'm telling you to go left, even though I know we need to go left. You know what I'm saying? I think there needs to be balance. And I think there's so much like gender play going on right now where men feel like they almost have to like put on this armor because women have reached a certain level of success. So they almost feel like they need to like come out like guerrilla style because they feel like they're almost like threatened or in competition because of like
overcompensation on any side of the fence is not attractive at all.
Right. Yeah.
So
Totally.
It just sounds like you just need to find the right one. because all of it will flow like water.
Yes, it will flow, be a beautiful engagement.
Yes.
And so
you just have to find the right one, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
Because it sounds
But
to me like you have all of the tools. You are successful. You are very confident in who you are. You are a woman that owns everything about yourself. You own assets and you own your own femininity, your sexuality, and all of these things.
Right.
You just haven't found the right man, because it will balance. A real man doesn't mind his woman going to take charge in a business situation, as long as there's that ebb and flow, you know. Because you might be better at this thing than me. And so the man is going to be like, you know what, baby, you handle it. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't want to talk to my wife. When I call my wife, you really gonna fucked up. So some of those men, some of us like that type of woman. It's like, you know what? All right, I tried to handle it for you, but now I'm getting my wife involved, and I'm just gonna do this.
Right, that's that balance. Like, it depends on the situation.
Because I know when wifey come and start talking, some shit gonna get changed. So
Okay.
you just need the right man, and I think you are on the right path, ma'am. You sound very healed. You sound very together. You sound very successful. So just stay on the path to what you want, and just stay open to finding the right one. Do not let the narrative play in your ears of what the others have said about you. Don't let that narrative keep playing about the intimidating and all of that, because then you start to second guess who you are. Just be who you are and find the right one. He'll come.
See, that was a gem right there.
He gonna find you.
That was a gem. I hope he does, because listen, he's gonna be one lucky man.
Talk your shit, girl. Talk your shit.
Yes, darling. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Yeah, this has been dope. I'm so excited I got through. Thank you. And thank you for such the advice. That was a good gem that you just dropped right there. So thank you so much.
All right. You have a wonderful day and a beautiful holiday.
Thank you. You too, darling.
I appreciate you. Bye now.
All right. Bye.
Well, that is all for this evening. I have to go because I have somewhere to be. So thank you all who have bought merch already. We have some sales that is going on. Thank you all who have bought badges. And thank you all who are buying tickets to the Raleigh Improv New Year's Eve show to see the director. And Adrian Crockett might be there. Whatever. So, happy holidays to y'all. Happy holidays. Cousin Skater, I am not here to deal with your nonsense tonight. I am getting off the phone. I do not have the time to deal with you. What do you want?
Devin Sandals. Okay.
My name is not Devin Sandals. How many times do I have to keep saying that to you? I'm going to scratch your face.
I don't want that, please. I'll call the police. Look, first and foremost, happy holidays to you. Happy holidays. Second, if I'm not mistaken, I think you were trying to go smack at that girl. You want to get her number. I knew you were trying to go smack at her. But let me tell you something. If you ever run into that girl, tell her that I'm looking for somebody. Me Mufasa, I'm looking for somebody. So if you connect the two, you know, that will make up for all the times that I paid you money and you didn't give me advice.
I always give you advice and your checks are never clear. So, and you always call me by the wrong name. So what you need to do is understand who your director is and write the checks in the right name.
Your name is Devin Sandals. Everybody in the comments will tell you your name is Devin Sandals.
That is not my name.
Guys, what is his name? Please tell me. Please. Look, all I'm saying.
Bye. Bye. My name is Bye-Bye. Seriously. And bye. Good to see y'all. Thank you for coming through for Women Wednesdays. Buy your tickets, Raleigh, because we are going to be in there partying. Partying. Raleigh for New Year's Eve. Cousin Skeeter, I do not like you very much. Bye.
Doctor, 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 seriously, doctor, 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 seriously, doctor, 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 Devin Fontaine, seriously.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Hey, Drink Champs. Thank you guys for sending me the things. Hey, Bruce Lee's. What is going on? Am I on live? Damn it. I always keep leaving my lives on, and I now have to tuck my pants. I had the PPs. Well, since I'm on live, I just might as well set up shop. Is it Wednesday already? Is it already Wednesdays? Well, I guess I can take time out for the women's. I guess. I am in a good mood, so take full advantage. Full advantage of it. Oh, let me move. Hi, Metaverse. Hi, y'all. Let me adjust the cameras. I have two phones going at the same time because I'm doing very well for myself, so I can afford to have two phones going. So, hi, y'all. Oh, some of my grays is running. My gray hair is running. I have never had gray hairs run. That is so weird. Okay, let me just post. Hi, Metaverse. I need to brighten y'all screen because y'all look so dark. I cannot see y'all. I will be performing